Welcome back. In the previous part, we got Tita in the group, but her CP isn't maxed out, so let's actually go see about whether or not the shiny thing has come back in this pool over here. It seems to have. Your CP restored to maximum. That's cool. Tita's all sorted in that regard, but yes, we need to carry on exploring. Can I actually use the fast travel to get back to where I was? Is it just the Hermit's Garden? Seems to be. Okay, we need to unlock, I assume, another stone monument. So, let's proceed to where we're meant to be. We have got the eagle eye, so we can see enemies from afar now, which makes dodging them a bit quicker, a bit better. Oh, I did not get this. Or is this a new area? Information. Did you know? It's true that Zin's name was once written as Zane, but another name change considered was Olivier's. The original suggestion was Oliver. This chest is glad that request never went through. Indeed. So I'm assuming there's gonna be... Oh, hello? Is it some kind of, like, candle monster or something? I don't know. A few Tita's stuff here, just because. But yeah, I'm assuming there's gonna be more information about, like, the development then? That'd be intriguing.
I gotta give it my all!
Okay. Hello. Well, they must have some kind of, like, satellite delivery system into orbit then. But the question is, how did that reach here? We're not on Sumeria. Sort of. Very strange. Oh, did that do nothing to you? Oh, there you go. Ah! Where did it go? I should have read what it was capable of. That confused me. Yeah, it's just like... I'm intrigued, like, are we gonna get more information like that? Like, did I just miss that completely then when I first came in here? Did I just go... Yeah, I just missed it, didn't I? I'd assumed I'd done it. See, I thought that was connecting down to where... Ah, see, I got confused, I see. Went down here, thinking it connected elsewhere. Oh, I should equip the information, shouldn't I? Let's see about putting that there, actually. Does that give us anything, or... So if there's anywhere else I could give it, we'll give it to you. At this point, right. Let's get back to where we were. So we saw that door, didn't we? Right, where were we here? So we've been down there, got that shiny thing, and we couldn't proceed. Wasn't the path blocked before? Sure was. What's going on? Is something wrong? The last time we passed by here, this path was blocked by some kind of barrier. As you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? I wonder what could have caused that. Well, if you think about what's caused, what's changed since we were last past here and now, maybe it was releasing Tita from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we wouldn't have done anything else. But, oh, I see. Still, that actually could be it. Huh? You think? Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was more than a coincidence? This could be among one of the many rules that govern this place. We just haven't figured out yet. Rules? I think I get what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any farther if we hadn't released you from that stone. That's right. Can't be sure, but I do have a good feeling about it. And a good feeling is good enough for me right now. Still don't have a clue who's responsible for the situation we're in, but it all feels very deliberately set up. Which is all the reason we need to be careful, I suppose. Indeed. Looks like down here will be a treasure chest. Or not. Yeah, it's like you don't move. Yeah, it does track me, doesn't it? It's intriguing. She's very like, why are there things next to you? And the grimoires, yeah, but... An evil statue made from a tough material which expels fire from its mouth. See, they look familiar to things in the Eclipse as well. It drains CP. Fiend of determinate form that carefully surveys foes and drains their CP and EP. Oh. Alright then. No, I don't want 100%, I want an Arc-Fencer, don't I? Gotta get used to doing that.
No way.
Okay, Soul Bleu. Not vulnerable to anything, really. So let's see about... we'll go with the Soul Bleu.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Fair enough. Curious creatures here. Huh? That's a door. What's this? Shining door with a moon on it? Welcome. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Whoa. I could hear a voice talking right into my mind. Looks like this door's got a will of its own, like the tree, spring, and monument back in the garden. There'll come a day when I get used to all these funky talking objects, I'm sure. I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description. You think it means me? Most likely. It's a pretty terrible riddle. It's sure not me or Ries. Hey, door. It's her you mean, right? Indeed, she is the one I see. Onion Russell, she is called. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. Oh. Trial? Maybe it wants to test your strength to see if you're worthy of... something. And apparently we can't even go inside to back you up in it. Ooh. That's ludicrous. I propose we disregard this door and move on. Wait. I'm gonna go inside. Tita? Hold on just a sec. There's no way. I feel like this might be another of the rules I was talking about earlier. Besides, we've got so little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. If it seems like it'll be too dangerous, I'll come right back out, I promise. Well... Alright, we're counting on you. Like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to. Do be careful. I will. So assuming this is like a tutorial door. Moon chamber. Wow. This room's so pretty. How it's made up though. Uh-oh. You got some hourglasses there. Overcome the trial before you, and I shall grant you a memory fragment of my blessing. What's with the music? Okay, I maybe should have held on. Do I have any, like, Zeram powder? Like, just something to... Let's see what we got up against here. So, Moon Guardian. 9,900 health. Guardian of a moon door. Heals those who attack it, but its HP starts to get low. Heals those who attack it. How strange. So if I attack this, like, do I have anything that's AoE? Single, 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 lot of single. It's just curious.
Prepare to meet your doom!
So is it like the worms where they're all gonna do like this? Like, it missed? It missed because you're blind. Really? I didn't think it would affect that. I mean, alright then. Sort of makes it easy at the moment. It's that sort of thing that when they get low, it's going to be a problem. We know that. How far back do I get from her? From them? That's the question. We're being pushed back, so I'm happy at the moment. It's just like, stop it! It is doing the opposite now because the lower health. I think it's sort of like, yeah, it was that case of at this point. Let's slow down so we can see what they're doing here. But the smoke cannon is destroying them because they can't hit me basically. But the healing's fine because that was to get low health. Moonlight Madness, there's the difference, which would be like bosh, but they're not hitting me. I see. Okay.
Scary.
Oh, scary, just interesting. I like the sort of challenge element to that. That's cool. Like, again, there's a lot here that's reminding me of Tokyo Xanadu. Because that felt like a Tokyo Xanadu kind of boss, where it's like, okay, there's an enemy here. Gotta figure out its patterns, see what it's doing, understand the mechanics of it, and like Tokyo Xanadu, by the time I figure out the mechanics of it, it dies. You have overcome the trial. Thus I grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Hello. This looks awesome. Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Tita! Target inside. What? Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Activating boosters. Some of these NPCs weren't there a minute ago. Huh? What's that sound? Very strange mini airships. What? It's her parents, obviously. Do I know you? Uh-oh. We've really missed you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. Oh, Mum, Dad. Ah, that's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. I just wanted to have a little fun. I love these little mini airships. They're awesome. Forget orbital bikes. They're awesome. I want one. I mean, they don't exist, you know, but I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that, walking up to me without saying a word. You had those goggles on, so I couldn't tell who you were. But told me you were planning on coming back. Triple dot. Mom? You okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita? Ah, why are you so cute? Oh, Adios, thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I'm never going to let you go again. You're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back. I can tell. I'd kind of like the chance to greet her too, though. Oh, sure, knock yourself out. Suppose you do have the right and all. Hey, Tita. Looks like you've grown a bit while we were away. I sure have. I've missed you both so much. Everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again, come here. Mom, please. Erica, I think that should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full on sensors, as you know. Oh yeah, slipped my mind. In that case, shall we take care of business first, then? Where is that red-haired man I've heard so much about? Are you talking about Agate? That's the one. Why have you not got your goggles on in the sprite? Okay. I was so hoping I'd be able to meet him. Oh my, that's why. Now where is he? He's actually in Bose at the moment. You're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if he were here, given that that would indicate him being in close proximity to my angel. Again. Well, it's okay. You can always go meet him over in Bose next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Word has it that a lot has been happening here in our absence. But we have a lot to thank him for. We'll have to go and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'll have to go with you and introduce you to him then. His house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy. You've been to his house? Now, calm down, Erica. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I... Agate! You're going to pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter. Earl! Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Kappa. Always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense, not... don't worry about that. One of those things, if I might ask. They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but... they're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. Did you go? Most of the places we go to don't have the space to land an airship or any kind of landing port. There's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is where these two beauties come in. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 Arg under? You really think a pathetic contraption like this is good enough to beat me? Must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. I doubt they even managed 5 minutes. Found out how good they'll be for anything other than trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real-world use anytime soon. Oh, how wrong you are. I'll have you know that we came all the way from the border with Calvert on these. From Calvert? Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give you that the craft's flight time is somewhat limited. That's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 cells. After modifying the orbital circuits, we're able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds too. 120 cells, 382.2 seconds? Surprise? That stupid look on your face says it all. Not to worry. I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance. Brilliance? Puh, don't make me laugh. You're talking to the man who developed the Capel. These are child's play by comparison. I don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep. Say that again, you stubborn old fart. Here we go again. Will you two please stop fighting? Please? Oh, and I read those files you sent me. Some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to such danger. You say nothing of letting that vermin like that A word near her. Oh, get over yourself. Getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in the mirror before you go criticizing others, huh? Dad, can't you stop them? It'll be fine, they're just bouncing off each other. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see each other again, I'm sure. But we're taking a lot of space in the middle of the town here. We're going to get past us. Yeah, that's a good point. Can't leave these two landing crafts out here forever. Guess we're just going to have to drag our quarreling father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita? Sure thing. Unhand me. I like the idea that they are being slid back. There's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan? 1 coffee. We have plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming up. Ah, well. I can understand that. Disguise the taste. Oh, let me help too. I'll help. I see you haven't mended your heathen ways. When are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black? I mean, when are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is terrible? But you're alright, fine. And when are you going to understand that there's nothing worse than coffee, than an old codger too set in his ways to appreciate another's tastes? Just telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it, and then you go and plop 3 sugars in it? You can't even call that coffee anymore. I mean, I wouldn't call either of them drinkable, but fine. Oh, poor coffee. What did it ever do to be blasphemed so? Exist. Ugh. Here's your order, Erica. Don't let it get cold now. Ugh. I'll just settle this dispute another time. Well then, time to drink up. Sip. Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert? Souvenirs? Why don't I have any of those for you? They're the ones who've been busy slacking off abroad. You're traveling abroad. You were the one who got to ride on the Arce with Captain Schwartz. You're telling me you had a chance like that and didn't get me a photograph or a handkerchief or even a button off her uniform? Why do you want a button off her uniform? Your mother's been a huge fan of hers since the Captain's Academy days. I swear, if you have the time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over an academic report or two? It's no wonder all your inventions are all half-rate. Did you just use the word useless nonsense in reference to Captain Schwartz? Did you dare to insult her? Oh, nothing of the sort. I had plenty of chances to share a few cups of tea with her on board the Arce. She's a fine woman, if you ask me. She'll go far. Oh, now you've done it. If you're going to shut that insolent mouth of yours... If you're not going to shut that insolent mouth... Yeah, I'm going to do it for you. Oh, I see. What's that? Is someone jealous? Will you two please stop fighting the second you start a conversation? Tita? What is it? Oh, it's just that I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. Makes you feel like Mum's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so I'll need to grab a few things. Huh? Really? Sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it a lot more from here on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work again anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while. Oh, I'd love to go shopping with you then. Ah, great. Oh my, it's quite a feast. That day's dinner was a real feast. And for the first time in quite a while, Tita was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner, you can leave the rest to me now, Tita. Must be tired. Go on to bed. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to get back. You had to... What? Rushed through all the work you had to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you? Well, gotten pretty sharp, huh? I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. What in Adios' name? Part of your daft brain thought you'd start making this. That's why I came back here to begin with. ZCF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe, anyway. Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? Oh, are you still awake? Past midnight, you know. You should go and get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see? Please? You didn't get out of your bath that long ago. Going to catch a cold hanging around in here. Getting ready for bed. Oh, but I want to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them looks really complicated. I see the word courageous. It's an orbital engine on the right-hand side, right? Like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. Is it a new kind of airship? Come on, Mom, I really want to see... Oh boy, look at you getting all fired up. Just can't help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? It's not fair. Alright, I've finished cleaning up now. Shall we get to work? Oh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you? Or it is past her bedtime. What? Let's go, Tita. Can we have a quick look, please? We can go to bed right after that. Can't work out what that converter's talk is, or why that converter's talk is so low, and it's bugging me. Looks like her obsession has grown by monstrous proportions since we've been away. Be as that may be, it's still past your bedtime. But... I was hoping Tita would have like a little look back as she was being pushed off, sort of thing. Okay, let's start with this unit here. But at a glance I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. Best off starting by running a simulation on it with the Capel before actually attempting to make the blasted thing. Nothing comes to mind that would be strong enough to build the frame out of either. Maybe we should consider looking into a new one. I wonder what they're talking about. It all sounds so exciting. Maybe I can scooch closer without them noticing. Tita? Ah, I shouldn't push my luck. Seriously now, go to bed. But... you're that curious? I can tell you tomorrow. But right now, you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough? But... that's a promise, okay? A promise. Yes, I promise. Does anybody anybody in real life, like, actually sleep this way? We're like, where the pillows are at the opposite end, away from the wall. Because I don't. I've not seen many places that, like, do. I can't think of any place that does, that I've seen, been to, etc. So I'm just wondering if anybody does. There's no problem with it or anything like that. It makes sense just as much as the other way around. It's just interesting, is all. I'm not going to let you forget that promise. Don't go making whatever it is without me. I know, we won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow. And that we won't make it without you. Anyway, good night, Tita. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Good night. Zed, 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 zed. She takes after her mother in every way. Oh, that about wraps it up. This is amazing. Ouroboros technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed. That's a fine understatement. The technology level's far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs too. The archaisms, the gospel, the glorious. We're entirely without ideas on how they have all of it though. Right, there's some questions anyway. Already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them with the information you sent. We knew of them before that. You didn't? We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly, but they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now through Jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can affirm as much beyond a shadow of a doubt based on our travels. That's why we came back here. Never imagined they'd be so bold as to try anything in Liberl. Or we would have come back earlier. But they're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this. We need to do it as soon as possible.